And we are talking about money today. Hello, everybody, to day 11 on the Mindset March Challenge. So, I show you every day what I learned from Bob Proctor. He is the legend of self development, a true leader. And today I'm going to talk to you about the sense of urgency. Hopefully you can all see me well, you can hear me well. If you have any problems, of course, let me know. The sense of urgency will always be in direct proportion to your commitment to results. And what makes these super achievers great, who have a good sense of urgency, and how to achieve superior results, that's the question for today. And most important, how does it stand in relationship with the law of compensation? So today is day 11 of my 30-day life challenge, where I'm remembering Bob Proctor. And I just thought, for this little for this little anniversary, the 10th we did yesterday, I'm showing you a little recap of what was going on so far and what you have missed in a way. And so I'm giving you a little overview what has happened so far. So on day one, we started with thinking that this is rather more important than aiming for the results. Day two, what is the importance of goals? What is your worthy ideal? What's the big goal? Paradigms, the next one. What is a paradigm and why has it such an impact on your behavior? Day four, how do paradigms serve us or hold us back? How to achieve the results that you really want. Then the next day, day five, your purpose. What is what you really like to do? Can you really pursue it and turn it into your life vision? Day six, it explains why you should be thought-driven than results-driven. Day seven, the superpowers are perception, will, imagination, memory, reason, and intuition. The day 8, the power of decision-making lies in the clear signal against any ambivalence. The knowing-doing gap, the question, why is it such a big difference of what people know and what they do? And the day 10 yesterday, I talked about the self-image. Why is it the central puzzle piece in your life when you are aiming for better results? How does self-image impact your life? How is it formed? How is it changed? So that was 1 minute of a recap for you. And if you're interested, so check out the YouTube channel, subscribe, look at it, and so it's great content out there. And so you have the possibility of looking into all the replays of the last days. So today is the law of compensation. I will ask the question, what makes super achievers super? What is the right approach that they're using, and how can we integrate this approach in our life? And today is a little bit what was the self-image yesterday, for your profession, for your professionalism, basically. So it means how can you really get the results you want in a professional basis, of course, and how can you integrate the teachings and the models that Bob Proctor really helped us to understand our conscious, our subconscious mind, our body, our vibration, and how can we maximize it to achieve the results that we really want. So this is what I am going to talk to you right now. Just to let you know, I am going to do a webinar about what I learned from Bob Proctor in the next days. And if you are interested in that, so you can either look into the show notes of this live and of this replay, so you can just register there with your email address, or you can just scan in this QR code, and then you can also quickly leave your email address, just the email address, because I don't have an exact date yet. And so I will let you know then when the webinar starts and how you can enter this webinar then. Okay, so today, the law of compensation, we are all waiting for that. And here is, where is it? I have actually, yeah, I just thought that's the recap. There is a little, look at this. So there's so many buttons. I tested it, but everything is fine. So I am starting with this here, the law of compensation, and making this full screen so you can read it well. Have a look. So the law of compensation is that amount of money that you will earn will always be in direct ratio to the need for what you do and the ability to do it, so your results, and the difficulty there to replace you. So, and Bob Proctor says, so the difficulty to replace you, the ability to do it, and the need for what you do. So Bob Proctor says that focus from you should be on the number 2, so on your results, so the ability to do it, and so the rest will then follow. So the question just is how to achieve the superior results then that are the number 2. And this here I have found in an article from Bob Proctor talking about that history has recognized super achievers, and these super achievers, great men and women who accomplished more with their lives in a few years than the majority of people do in their entire lifetime. And he, identified this characteristic, the sense of urgency. Most people have this sense of, who are super successful, the sense of urgency will always be there. Most important characteristics of which is habitual to them is that they have this sense of urgency. And so what is it? It's in direct proportion to your commitment and results. And what makes people great? How can we develop these qualities? So this is to follow now. First, what's the sense of urgency? Is it this kind of sense of urgency that we probably have all been through in our professional lives, like this here, this overwhelm? So you have to do this, there's a meeting there, there's a call there has to be this important memo that you have to write, that you have to read. Is it this kind of urgency that Bob Proctor means that super achievers do? Like another call here, another thing to do there, is a to-do list to work on? No, Bob Proctor says it's rather this here. It's the right sense of urgency. And the right sense of urgency means that you are going for a rather thinking-oriented approach and not a results-based approach, okay? And how does it look like now? So he has written in his article that these people who are not as successful are not lazy, but they are even busier than the very effective few people. They putter around all day long and half the night, though they fail to accomplish anything of real importance. And so he characterizes the successful and the not so successful, like here people have a sense of urgency. They are very rarely rushing and they are very seldom in panic. The other opposite, so the most of the people who are not that successful, they hurry, rush, they are in a panic, they have a mental state that yeah, that individuals who don't have a sense of urgency experience whether they have to do it when they have to do a lot. So people rush when they have this alarming state of mind, and they have not this sense of urgency. They are rather panicking. So that's so the distinguishing about like what urgency, because sometimes we also think, well, urgent, this is like panic, this is stress, but Bob Proctor makes here this distinguishing between, well, you are doing things in a fast pace with a calm attitude, and you know where you want to go, and then the other way around, like the big panic, and so you have to get this thing done, so you're in a hurry and so forth. So how would we describe the real sense of urgency then? This is it. Conversely, individuals with a sense of urgency always have a lot to do. They know they will get it done, and they complete their projects in a calm and confident manner. A sense of urgency is being able to automatically detect those projects in our daily lives that are goal achieving and which call for immediate attention, and then acting on them until they are successfully completed. So that's the difference. And have you heard that on the one hand, it's the way to get things done, but also the ability to identify the right tasks. So how is that done? By a super achiever. And here comes again this circle of thinking or circle of success that I showed on day one, when you should rather be thinking centric than, well, results driven when you are going for your daily actions, your daily life. So the idea is to think, to get into the feeling, into the vibration, and then go into the action and have a result with a higher impact. And so here is really something that is here to do and how to realize as of our next week when you like. So the idea is, and what Proctor proposes is to write a list of 6 goal achieving projects that you would like to complete as soon as possible. Do not concern yourself with how you will do them to this point. Then describe the project and choose a completion date. Create an illusion with your imagination as to why this project must be completed in a minimum amount of time. Then write out your imaginary reason, getting as emotionally involved with it as you possibly can. And then write down every solution that comes to mind, stating how you will get the project successfully completed by the chosen date. Well, and I will now show you an exemplification of that. This is how you can do your goal card with the illusion and with really where you write what you will be doing, and for example, everything that is of the importance to realize your goals and how you will do it, and then the completion date. And then you will go into this state of mind to achieve it. And he says, Bob Proctor, keep in mind the words time and life are synonymous. When you waste one, you have wasted the other. When you get full value out of one, you will also get full value of the other. With a sense of urgency, you can enjoy both. Yeah, so this is, of course, sounds great, right? So can be done, be possible. And so I will now show you how you can do this also from our stick person ideal. So in this regard, I will just get here the board full screen, and I will try to exemplify this to you. So the most important ideal is the stick person, as you have already seen. So the stick person looks like this. So we have here, again, I'll make a nicer circle. So you have here the mind, which is the conscious mind, and the subconscious mind. You have then the body, which is exemplified here. The body is quite small, but it goes into the vibration. And also do not forget that we have here the 5 sensory factors here. We can hear, we can see, hear and see, smell, taste, and touch. So the idea now, when you are going for your goals as a super high achiever and also with a sense of urgency, is to write really what you would like to do, and to think and to make this image of the task to fulfill. And then you go into the feeling of it. So you make also a vision. Oops. And you get emotionally involved. And what does this mean now? Hey, I'm writing over my head here. So what does it mean if you're seeing this here? If you're getting emotionally involved, you directly impact here the subconscious part. And so this subconscious part also brings you in the right vibration, and your body will then go in action and will more likely achieve the result. So the idea here with a stick person is that as you are consciously aware of what you would like to do, to get also more subconsciously involved and to really go deep in your imagination here, how you can realize your ideal. And then this is always the same, so you will have a higher probability that you can achieve it. Okay, and yeah, this is the idea here of this sense of urgency. So you are in a vibration of getting things done, and also getting things done in this regard on a certain date. And then you will also move more swiftly, instead of waiting and looking, okay, how is that, let's for example, how are the conditions outside, should I wait, should I include something else? So you would rather be in your emotional state and in your sincerity, and also in this good faith that you will achieve the results. And you will also be more open for anyone who might be able to help you and getting the things done faster. So that's the idea. And you can, as always, as with the self-image, change your mindset and your sense of urgency with a structured process. And Bob Proctor has shown how this is done. He is really a legend of self-development. He hasn't invented the wheel, but he has brought all parts together, not only to the wheel, but to make like a electric car, basically, that has fast acceleration and brings you there where you want to go. And I think this is the remarkable thing about Bob Proctor, and therefore also I take the opportunity to have this 30-day recap, this 30-day live here, to show always a different aspect. I hope you liked it, and also want to let you know that this is, of course, not a theory. This is for practical implementation. And if you are frustrated about the results you're getting and things are not coming as you would like, so there's a high probability that you can work on your mindset to get into this vibration at the end to achieve the results that you really want and attract the things that you want into your life. And in this regard, we have already said, well, more, a to-do list, so much more. To do more and to try harder is not necessarily the solution if your mindset is going into another direction. So if I may just again quickly show this here, if you are, for example, let's go a little bit back. If you are not really believing that it can be done, and if you're not emotionally involved, then yeah, so if you're trying to achieve something harder here and you're basically working here on the conscious part, but at the end you are not convinced about it, so your body will not be in the vibration and you will rather receive results that, well, resemble your subconscious way you think. So this is just again another quick recap. And so in this regard, don't want to demoralize you. But trying harder is not necessarily the solution. It's find the other twist around and getting to the root and going to your mindset. On the other hand, if you have this also ideal, this goal that you're aiming for, this purpose, and yeah, so you're in constant in constant realization of your ideal, then you are on the road to success. And it doesn't have to be immediately that success comes, but then the success lies in the in the continuous realization of your, well, good direction that you are following, and where you can enhance your mindset over and over, and where it trickles down into your subconscious basically. So, and I'm super happy that you are following me here on the live, and that you are also interested. So, hey, if you have any question, let me know. Write it in the comments. If you haven't understood something, this is really live. So here it's 12 past midnight in Central European time, and I'm happy to get you like more inspiration, because I think the great news is that we can do so much more than we think, than we were brought up, that what we can do, and that it all lies in us to shift that. And so tomorrow I will be back with another perspective on mindset here in the Mindset March challenge. If you are watching this through the YouTube channel, then I would really propose you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, because if I am live, you will be notified immediately, and also you will see all the other new videos that are uploaded there. And also, again, just letting you know the webinar that is coming up. And if you would like to subscribe, just scan this QR code and quickly leave your email address, or you find also the link on the show notes. So this is it for today. I am wishing you a great start into the weekend wherever you are watching. Thanks so much, and seeing you soon. Bye.